flawless, 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 flawless. I don't fold around and got one, got one, got one, got one, got one, got one. I'ma pull you up and power one, power one, power one, power one, part one, part two, part one. Tell them niggas they can't stop us, stop us, stop us, stop us. Fuck up, stop time. Tell them bitches they can't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on how I get my natural hair and my extensions to be silky straight with lots of body. And as you guys can see, this hair is silky straight to the bone. So if you guys want to see how to make your hair look as soft and silky as mine, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so for starters, I'm starting off with, of course, a freshly washed wig, and I have a wig on my canvas head just so that I have more control while straightening my hair. And you want your hair to be really well conditioned, but you want to make sure there is no conditioner left in the hair. Your ends should be free to move, and make sure you clip your ends. That makes a really big deal on how healthy and luxurious your hair looks if you keep your ends clipped, because as you flat iron, they do break off. So I'm just starting off with sectioning maybe like the back 2 tracks of my head, and then just parting off the rest of the hair so that I can move freely. So once I have the section that I want, I'm using my Tangle Teaser brush, and I'm just starting from the weft down and making sure to get any knots or tangles or kinks out of the hair. You want to make sure you really take your time combing or brushing out each piece that you get ready to straighten, because you don't want to have any issues when you go to straighten your hair. Now the key to having sleek hair that moves is this special spray right here. This is my Sebastian Shaper Plus spray, and I use this on all of my extensions, and it does not clog your hair up, nor does it make it stiff or sticky. So I just spray it on my hair really good before I go in with my flat iron, kind of like a heat protecting spray, but it's a hair spray. It's like a memory hold spray. So I spray that on first, and I go in with my flat iron, and as you guys can see, this is going to make your hair super straight. So once I flat iron through each section once, sometimes I will go back in and flat iron again. As you guys can see, this section is perfectly straight without a second pass, but it just kind of depends on how I feel about that section. So I'm just gonna go in again and flat iron that section once again, and just watch how straight. Y'all see the steam popping off my irons though? Like, watch how straight this piece of hair is going to be. Boom, like bone straight, salon straight, and that's what we want. The key to having bone straight hair is taking thin, small sections. The larger sections you use, the longer it's going to take you, and the less straight your hair is going to be, because the heat cannot penetrate through each and every strand with such large sections. So I'm starting off again, teasing the root. You want to make sure that the root at the weft is very straight. And then I'm putting my comb behind my iron, as you guys can see. And this is called the chase method. And that just pretty much just keeps the hair straight and organized as it's passing through the heat of the iron. I like to do that. I find my hair is a lot straighter when I use the chase method. And as you guys can see, when it comes out of the iron, it looks wet and clumped together, but it's actually not. Once you comb it out, the hair is completely dry and it's completely straight. So I'm just going to show you guys again in detail. So once I comb out that section, I go ahead and tease the roots. And then I'm getting my comb ready behind my iron and pulling very slowly to make sure that the heat is passing through each and every strand. Look how straight my hair is. This is so easy. It just takes some patience and some getting used to, especially if you don't usually use the chase method in the spray. And boom, that's how my hair looks after one section is done. And this literally took me maybe 3 to 5 minutes just to complete this section. So if you take your time and use some smaller sections, it'll actually go by faster because you're not having to always do a second pass on each section of hair that you do. So just take your time, part your hair out, and I'm just going to continue this method throughout the rest of my head. Now, of course, as I'm doing this last section, I'm just going to talk to you guys just a little bit about making sure that your hair comes out straight. Like I said in the beginning, but I'm just going to repeat myself, your hair has to be clean. And you guys can tell my hair is clean just by the way that it's moving as I'm brushing out my extensions. You want your hair to be absolutely clean. If your hair has any conditioner left in it, any dirt, any oil, any leave-in conditioners, for one, it's not going to accept the Sebastian spray as well because there's, stuff already on the hair. And secondly, it's just not going to have the same amount as body, and it's going to be hard to get it straight because it's going to be sticky and yucky. So just make sure that your hair is really, really clean. Like, use a clarifying shampoo before you decide to make your hair bone straight. And you can be generous with that Sebastian spray. I promise y'all, you cannot tell that hair has anything on it. You cannot tell that your hair has any type of spray on it whatsoever. And it just really helps to pretty much keep your hair bone straight so that when you go out at night, if you're in a club, I guess, girl, if that's what you do on your free time, or if you're in church and it's just hot, you know what I'm saying, your hair is not going to swell, honey, because you put on that hairspray. It's just kind of like a memory spray. So just take your time going through it, and I promise y'all, your hair is going to be popping. And make sure, of course, when y'all do this, y'all tag me on your pictures on Instagram. I'll make sure to add my Instagram right here on the screen, and it's at Baby Billionaire on IG. And as y'all can see, this gets all of your hair super bone straight. That's why I took my time to show you guys before I sped up the video. But right now I'm going to go ahead and speed it up because I'm pretty much just doing the same thing, making maybe 1 to 3 track sections depending on how far apart my tracks are spaced on that part of my wig, and then taking my time and pressing it out. That's pretty much all you do. And usually for like a full wig, it might take me maybe an hour. If that, I'm just really being generous with time. It might take me an hour to straighten my wig completely bone straight, which is great because I can straighten my hair at home, honey. I don't have to pay nobody $85 to just straighten my hair. So let me know how this method works out for you guys, and I'm gonna just let y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Now, when it comes to my frontal, I use small sections all over my head, but I really do take my time and take even smaller, super thin sections when it comes to my frontal because I want the pieces that are by my face, to be super flawless. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to be flawless, but especially the ones that you can really see, those have to be super straight. So just make sure you take your time and make the small sections, sis. Like, it's not gonna take you that much longer, and you're gonna be like 10 times more bomb. Okay, so take your time, and you're gonna be bad. So as y'all can see, now my closure is super flat. You know, of course I go over with my iron just to press it a little bit more, but my closure is super flat, and this is the end result of how my hair ends up looking. My hair is super straight, it's super long and perfect. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. My ends are healthy, everything's moving. As you guys can see, the spray did not make my hair heavy or hard to move whatsoever. And this is how I pretty much get my flawless bone straight hair. So I hope this video helped y'all out, because I want to see, you know, y'all hair just look as bomb as mine. Like, that's all I want. I just want us to all be a whole bunch of baddies together. So I hope this video helped y'all out. I love y'all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. And of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go, and I'll see you guys later.